Hello, class. This is Professor Morrison, and I hope you are doing great. This video is about social belonging, and this is my belonging story example to help you just in case you've ever questioned whether you belong in college, and you definitely do belong. So what is social belonging? It is the feeling of being valued and connected to others in one's learning community. And experiencing social belonging in college is positively associated with academic engagement, social integration, and retention, meaning you stay, you finish the classes you're in, and you take more and you finish those also. Now, belonging uncertainty is something that happens to most students. You may not think so, but it really does. And feelings of social belonging can be contrasted with belonging uncertainty, or the concern people have about the extent to which they belong or fit in different contexts or across time. Belonging uncertainty is negatively associated with achievement, performance, and well-being. This experience of belonging uncertainty is tied to social connectedness, as those who feel less belonging likely have a harder time connecting with their instructors and their peers, which is very important to do in college in order to form that community, right? So notably, developing a sense of belonging in college can be more difficult for students from groups that have been historically excluded or underserved in higher education, making them more likely to experience belonging uncertainty. But it can really just happen to anyone at any time, like out of the blue, and you don't even expect it. You're like, who am I and what am I doing here? And we all, well, I'm going to say most of us, I don't know if everyone has, but I would hazard a guess that most of us have felt this way. I certainly have, and I'm going to share my belonging story with you to help underscore that point. So what is a belonging story? It is a short story about a challenge that a person encountered in their academic or professional career, and that made them worry about the extent to which they belonged or fit in a particular context, and how they resolved or lessened that concern over time by using agentic strategies, using your agency, like connecting with resources to improve their experience, which is what I did. And why am I sharing this belonging story with you? Because when students understand that belonging concerns are normal and not a signal that they do not belong or that they lack academic potential, students are more likely to stay engaged, seek help when they need it, and persist through academic challenges, which is what we want you to do. So these are some common experiences that trigger belonging uncertainty. It's not everything, and you might not experience all of these. You might experience some or none, but these are some of the common experiences that do trigger belonging uncertainty. So academic difficulties or receiving a poor grade, being numerically underrepresented on campus or in class based on identity group, difficulty making connections with professors, concerns that one's skills or knowledge are not on par with those of peers, not understanding how to navigate university systems, trouble making friends or finding a community of peers, and financial strain, making it harder to socialize. So my belonging story here, I certainly had some of these triggers. I was an older student on campus, returning to school in my 30s. I was going through a sticky divorce and I had very little money. I was also working full-time and raising my 4-year-old son on my own. A good friend of mine from work offered to watch him while I took night and weekend and summer classes. And I had always been told I was very, very bad at big, scary math. Math terrified me. And I just wasn't sure if I could pass a math class, because in the past, well, I hadn't, and it was hard for me. I had not spent a lot of time and energy doing math because I had been told throughout my life as a girl that I just would never be good at math, and I believed them. So I had to take college algebra, and these are kind of small here. The way that this made it, the slide is very small, but I finally decided, okay, I'm an English major, I'm going to do this. And I was on track. I knew all the classes I needed to take to get a bachelor's in English. I had to take lots of literature and writing classes, which I was really looking forward to do because I had spent a lot of time and energy building those skills, and I enjoyed it a lot. I also needed to take my general education classes like government, history, some science, but also the dreaded math. And in order to graduate, I had to pass college algebra with a C or better. And maybe this might seem like a simple goal for you, but to me, it seemed impossible. Like going to the moon or competing in the Olympics, like something I never thought I would ever be able to achieve. So I knew that I had to start right away to work towards this big, scary goal. I couldn't put it off because the classes that I would take that lead up to it, I could take each one twice. And there were 3 classes, and I did. I took each one twice, just until I felt more comfortable with the subject matter. I started at the very beginning because it had been a while since I had been in school. And I certainly wasn't doing math in my spare time, so I needed some review and refresher, and a lot of that came from these classes. I also visited the math tutors because I needed help in those classes. They were not easy for me. The math tutors were very nice and helpful and so patient. As a financial aid student, I knew I could take those classes. They were non-credit. I didn't have to pay for them. But the credit class, the college algebra, I knew I only had one attempt at college algebra, and if you failed it, you had to pay for it yourself. And so that wasn't going to happen. I could never have even considered affording that. So I had to pass the first time. So no pressure, right? So I said, okay, fine. I'm going to use my study strategies. I'm going to sit near the front of the class. And I did, and I asked questions. I took careful notes. I read everything many times. I took notes on what I read. I went to the math tutors. I studied on my lunch breaks at work. I studied at night after my son was asleep. I burned vanilla candles. I listened to Mozart. I was really pulling out all the stops. So in this class, we were only graded on 2 things, the midterm and the final. The homework was not graded. It was only for feedback. So I knew I was like, okay, I got to get an A on each of these. I want to get an A. I know I can get a C and I'll pass, but I'd really rather have an A or maybe a B because my GPA is important to me. But I was, like, whatever, I'm going to do my best. I had studied for hours and hours and hours, like literally. So very nervously, I opened the midterm, he handed them out, and nothing I had studied was on the exam. It was like all new material to me, or really we had covered it in class, but it's not what I thought was going to be on the midterm. And so I wasn't as clear about it as I was some of the other things. But hey, I didn't cry, very proud of that. Oh, so proud. So the next day, the next time we met, I came back, he handed back our tests, face down on the desk, and then we would flip them over. And I was like, well, maybe I got a C. This was the very, very first time in my life I had ever seen a big red F looking up at me from a paper with my name on it. And I shut down. I didn't know what to do. I thought, oh God, I'm never going to be able to make enough money to continue supporting my son. I won't be able to pass college. I'm going to be stuck in this job forever. I have failed at life. It felt like the end of the world. And I was just sitting there trying to remember to breathe, not cry. I think I probably just looked down at my desk for most of the class because I couldn't pay attention to what was going on. It was hard. And after the class ended and everyone else had left, the instructor, he was this kind old man, and he was tall and he wore glasses and he had this, this like wavy white hair. And I remember looking up at him, and he was very kind, and he said, "You've never seen one of those before, have you, Inez?" And I just shook my head, and he said, "Well, it's okay, because if you get an A on the final, you can still earn a C in the class." I was like, "Okay, thanks." And just fled down the hall. I was like, oh my God, an A. I got an F, and he expects me to get an A. How am I going to do this? And I had one of those days, or 2 days, it probably was closer to 2 days, where I did not sleep very well. And I said, I questioned whether I had any right to be in school at all. Shouldn't my focus be on my son and the job I already have? But then again, I'm doing this for my son. I'm doing it because this job doesn't pay the bills. I was convinced that everyone here was younger than me, smarter than me, more current with math skills, better at everything. I imagined everyone was like the perfect student, except, of course, for me. And I figured, well, probably not everyone is struggling to pay for each meal either. Gosh, what is up? Why am I failing at life? And I really thought about quitting, but, this was just one test, but, it felt like so much more. And I knew I would still have to pay the student loans even if I quit, because I'd already taken other classes, right? Got to pay those back. So back to the math tutors. Hi, it's me again. And they're friendly and nice, saintly people, really. Even if you ask the same question many times, they still have very kindly answered it, and they tried to show it in different ways. And instead of just focusing on what I thought were the big things that were going to be on the test, I studied everything, because I realized, oh my goodness, he could put anything on that test. And, more late nights, more candles, pumpkin scented candles, it's basic, but I like, it smells good. More Mozart, more lunches spent devoted to algebra, and lots of frustrated tears and doubt and uncertainty, because did I even belong in this class? How was I going to pay to take it again if I failed? This was just, I was already stretched to the extreme. So it's final exam time. Spotlights on me, drum roll. I'm sitting there at the desk, squeezed in, surrounded by all of these super students that I imagined, people with younger, more elastic brains who could somehow just understand math by magic. And I'm, breathing hard, fighting off anxiety, sucking back the tears. And I did my best, I remembered to breathe, I answered, I showed my work, I remembered what the tutors taught me. And then the next time I came back to class, breath held, and we met one more time before it was over, and the instructor's handing back the exams, face down on each desk. And he smiled so nicely at me, and I was like, why is he smiling? Because he knows he's going to see me again next semester, and I flip it over, my hands are shaking. I'm like, oh, I don't even want to look at this. And it was this big A, big red A, and I had done it, and I couldn't believe it. I was in shock, and I was like, oh my goodness. And again, I can't breathe, right? I thanked him, profusely, and I again fled down the hall. But this time I realized that I had stuck with it. I had not given up, and I had passed college algebra, which seemed like the one thing I could never do. This made my final grade for the class a C. Now, normally a C, I'm not so happy with a C. I do care about my GPA, but this C I am more proud of than any of the A's and B's that I got in any of my other classes, because I had to work so hard for this, and I learned so much. And not only did I learn algebra, which yes, I do use sometimes, much to my surprise, but I learned perseverance, and I learned how to let others help me, the tutors. And I learned how to keep going even though I thought all was lost. This felt like walking on the moon after winning an Olympic medal. And I did cry. I went to my car and I sat there and I cried because I was so happy, so happy. Okay, well, what if you feel like this? I mean, I do hope that sharing my story helps you to understand that it is natural, it is normal to feel this way. And, brains lie to us sometimes and they tell us, that's it, your life is over. But your life is not over. You're going to keep going whether or not you get a good grade, right? You just have to move forward and have a plan, right? Our experiences won't be the same, yours and mine, but at some point, you may question your belonging. And I'm just here to tell you, you definitely belong, or you wouldn't be here today. You do belong. So you need to have a plan for what to do when you question your belonging, because it's not if, it's when. Check in with yourself. Say, hey, self, what's going on? Reflect on your experience. What happened here? What's going on? Adjust your approach. Well, I need to do something differently now. Maybe there's somebody on campus who can help, and I'm going to say yes, there is. There definitely is. We have so many resources available for you. Just reach out. It is up to you to reach out, though. That's the hardest part. As soon as you do that, you'll realize you have a tremendous amount of support. So keep in mind, most of us question our belonging at some point or another. We still belong, definitely. We just might need some help along the way, which is normal and natural. Help is available. Student resources are plentiful. Just reach out. We are here for you. And yes, we do want you to succeed. Or I would not have spent this time making this video and bearing my soul to tell you about my horrible grade in college algebra that I treasure so much. And yes, I did graduate. I am here today. And once you pass a class, you're done. You don't have to take it again usually, right? So just keep going. And if you have any questions, in our class, ask me. And if you've got something going on in another class, ask that professor. Reach out to the tutors. Reach out to any of the student services that we have. You are not alone, and we are all rooting for you. So take care. Thank you.